Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming. As you can see from the title, this is a slightly different kind of video. I'm going to show the young players how to exercise a very simple way in the beginning of your day, before you practice, as a way of warm up. This could be good for any age. Either you have just played for half a year or you played already for 60 years. And this always works for many of my students, including myself, when I'm short of time. Of course, if you have played 10 years or more, your repertoire has already built in such way that you can play anything by memorizing any passages of any concerti or etude as a way of warm-up. But for young players who lack such knowledge, and this is what a few things I can give you as a recommendation. Very first thing, you perhaps heard of this book or not. Ask your teacher for this book. Now, this book is called Shreddy AK. Shreddy AK, this entire book is filled of very quick left-hand exercise. Different combinations, string crossings. All I'm asking you to do and showing you is the very first line. The very first line is this. And this is a good way to start in the beginning of every day before you practice. And those are the notes. That's all. And of course, you're supposed to go somewhere in this kind of speed. As fast as you can, as clean as you can, and as even as you can. So now let's go back. Let's do it slowly. So it's A, B, C sharp, D. Those are the 4 notes as one group. And 4, 3, 2, 1 as the next 16th note. So you have 4 16th notes going up, 0, 1, 2, 3, and the next 4 16th note is 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. So let's start. 4 notes on each bow. And you play that 16 times. It will only take you a few seconds. After that, you play 8 notes in one bow, meaning you're going up and you're coming down all in one bow. And take care that your bow is distributed very evenly. So 4 notes to about half, and the next 4 notes you finish the bow. And the same way on the way up. And then you go faster. This time you play 2 8 notes in one bow. So you're playing 16 notes in one bow. All right, so let's go back to the beginning. We start like this. Now, 8 notes. And now 16 notes. you take a few seconds break. Now you go on to D string, do the same thing, 4 notes, 8 notes, 16 notes, and hopefully you can play 32 notes. And that means you're going to play the entire 8 notes 4 times. And that something will go pretty fast. Either that or you have to save your bow really, really slowly. But the purpose is you increase the speed of your left hand. The second thing, while you're playing very slowly, take care that your fingers going down very decisively. It's okay if you go down out of tune, but it's not okay if you go down very wobbly, undecisively. Because when it's out of tune, your ears can catch it and you will strike in a different spot the next time. But if you go down undecisively, that becomes a habit, and that's very difficult to fix. Because your ears will always trying to adjust in tune. You place it out of tune, but then your ears hear that, oh, it becomes in tune, so there is no need to fix the next time. So if you can strike it down as positively, as decisively, succinctly as you can. So I'm going to bring you closer. On the way back, when you're lifting, the third finger has to be, in order for third finger to be clean, your fourth finger must lift just as decisively as you drop down. Without the fourth finger or the upper finger lift fast, the next note will not be clean. In other words, the descending scale, in order for the notes to sound clean, the actions of the lifting must be very fast and very decisive. It's something worthy of practicing, because often students drag the fingers as they come down because the action is too slow. When that happens, this D will sound out of tune. So you can hear a little, I'm exaggerating, but that's what will happen if you don't lift very quickly. So this is a vertical lift. Therefore, there's no so here, that's very clean. You can hear. Then we call it, this B would sound dirty. So here we go. Dropping very quickly, decisively, lifting very quickly, also decisively. As long as your ears really hear the clarity of each note, that's very important. And after that, as I said, going on to the D string. So we do the same thing. So while you are playing very slowly, keep all these requirements in mind. And then you can utilize this precious little time to improve your left hand technique. And G string, the same thing. Now the G is a little bit harder because you have further to reach for the pinky and the ring finger. In order for them to be able to lift vertically, you must bring your elbow in towards your chest a little bit more this way. So you pivot over, the pinky reaches over, and you be able to lift as vertically as possible. Second thing to watch out when you are playing slowly is that after you lift your fourth finger, take care to stay where it is. Not into this position, because next time when you go back up, all these positions you will have to recreate them. Where you're here, you just simply drop them approximately where you left, and that's a good discipline for the left hand. That's your left hand, and I will do another video for the right hand, well, coming up very soon. Thank you for watching. I hope you get to practice a little bit, and if you keep on doing this every day and then come up with a new requirements, new standards, and your left hand will be much clean, very, very clean, much cleaner in intonation and in tones, and then you'll be able to do a lot faster in the actions. See you next time. Bye.